And just leave it running. Chris, flick it to make sure it's going good. It is going good.
Okay. We're good to go.
Alright, everyone. Last we left off, you guys had just gone in and made a bunch of gas run away in fear and terror from a killing attempt. One of you was vomiting all over the ground. The rest of you were looting a small coin purse off the corpse of a dead zombie.
Yes.
Yes.
And I got stuff.
So much stuff.
All of the stuff.
The party loot, right?
Yes.
It's party loot.
Yes.
Not Chris loot. Party loot.
My name is Dave.
It's not Dave loot, it's party loot.
My name is Dave.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
I will kill you.
You killed my father.
Oh my.
Prepare to die.
Moving on.
Yes. Moving forward. All of you roll spot checks real quick about this room.
17.
I see nothing. My wolf got a 13.
It's too bad the wolf
20.
does- 20, okay.
Too bad the wolf doesn't what? Doesn't
I see it. Right?
No.
doesn't say stuff?
Well, you'll understand here in a moment once I get everyone's checks done.
Yeah, he isn't the brightest wolf, so that's okay. Not the brightest wolf.
Let me rephrase that. 23.
Okay. That's good. As in 15 or 7?
7 total.
7 total. Okay. Those of you who got 10 or better can tell that this room is, it's a fairly large, open room with, pillars supported up at the ceiling that's about 20 feet up in the air. Line the walls, there are some windows with some nice, extravagant curtains. And there's a few paintings up on the wall that look very nicely done. The only exit that you can see out of this room is the same one that the ghouls went out, and that is up this flight of stairs in front of you that opens up at a door at the top. Alternatively, there is also looting the room, as the high priest mentioned that you could be doing as you go along.
This painting.
Now what of above 10? Like
You see everything else still.
Oh.
I don't see anything but the ground in front of me.
The ceiling is very solid. There is a very fine rug under your feet.
The way you're phrasing that makes me want to throw something at the rug.
No. I mean, you could if you want to, but... So there's plenty of shit you guys could grab before going into the next room.
Like paintings and rugs and all that other fun stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Stuff that would sell nice.
Kane,
Yes.
do me a favor. I seem to have dropped a coin. Would you retrieve it for me? I'd like to throw a coin to the middle of the rug.
Why don't you have a coin?
What?
Why don't you have a coin?
He's throwing the coin in the middle of the rug and asking him to go pick it up.
Oh.
Saying, whoops, I dropped it.
Oh, okay.
Would you please help me?
I look at your character.
You look at your leader.
Can I make another...
Actually, I got a nat 1 on my spot check, so I probably don't even see you looking at me.
It's a big ceiling!
Can I make a search check to notice any of the loot so I can just go around and start doing that?
How
You
much
already
did you
made
get
it.
on your spot?
Spot was a 17.
Congratulations, you see everything.
Another question. How big is that bag of holding we got?
Big
Type
enough.
The big one? Or...
Big enough.
It's type 1.
Okay.
I'm not going to really... Considering that, you guys, whenever you come back to the church, the high priest will probably take the stuff from you to go have it resold so you guys can get money from it.
Mm.
I'm not going to worry too much about cubic feet or however much you put in there.
Crap. I don't get that till next level.
Okay. In that case, I'll go around and start looting. What will you do, Kane?
Did you ever pick up that coin in the middle of the floor?
Did you?
No. I would just look at you throw it.
I will throw another coin.
Do you say anything? Because I'm not paying attention to anything.
He's just gonna keep
I'm
throwing
going-
coin.
I'm going around, like, touching the walls.
Touching the walls. They have a very nice, solid, rough wall feel.
But they don't feel like me.
They don't feel like you?
Oh.
What do you mean?
I'm an earth type, remember?
Johannes.
I can only
Alfred.
move through rock
Father.
and stuff.
Johannes. But
Oh,
you never asked me.
No, with
so
these walls
you have to ask
Oh,
me.
really?
yes.
Okay.
Now then, you can't move to the outside of the castle with it, but...
Excuse me, Beastmaster.
Huh? Oh.
What is your name?
Johannes.
Your Highness?
No. Johannes. Father.
means family.
Johannes.
Family means
Alfred.
no one gets left behind or forgotten.
What do you think of that rug over there? It looks conspicuous.
It looks like there's coins on it.
Yes. Could you have your beast retrieve them for me?
I don't have a beast.
Could you have your friend retrieve them for me?
Sure. Ooh. Ahoo.
You're right.
Yeah. No. Would you like to pick up the coins?
Nope.
Okay. Very well. I will pick up the coins.
Thank you.
Then you owe me.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Go to pick up the coins.
Okay, you pick up 3 coins. Was it 3 or 2? It was 2 coins. 2 gold coins that he chopped on.
Here is your coins.
They are yours now.
I guess add 2 gold to your.
Okay.
Questionably adds 2 gold to inventory.
I'm gonna go roll on the rug.
May I please start looting?
Yes, you can loot. You can loot freely.
Oh, loot freely.
Grab everything in the room.
Yeah.
Whatever that.
You're gonna have some trouble getting the carpet that's currently being rolled around on, unless you talk to him.
I'm not sure if we want that anymore.
Why? It is pristine now.
It is so pristine that not
I'm
many people would be able
the
to.
dirt and rocks out of it.
Oh, you are?
I'm an earthen subtype.
Oh,
He's cleaning. He's deep cleaning the carpet for you.
absorbing the rocks. How do you walk around?
I could shut it off.
Okay, I guess I get the carpet when he's done.
Gage's ultimate room service.
The vacuum cleaner.
What happens if, like, a hill giant throws a boulder at him?
I can dig through it, literally.
Yeah, it's not like the big stuff he just absorbs into himself. Otherwise, holy crap.
Look, I just absorbed the castle. No more
Yeah.
Castlevania.
He would just walk up to a mountain and go, whoop.
So can you, like, reject it out of your body?
That's another story.
Moving on.
So, after you had finished grabbing all the stuff in the room, there's, like I said, just the one exit up at the top of the stairs.
So we got a carpet, a painting.
A carpet, a few paintings, and a whole bunch of curtains.
Look outside.
There's still the rotting zombie corpses out there?
Oh, they're all facing that side of the room. So what you're saying is I could have busted through a window instead.
Oh, you mean you're looking out the window?
Yes.
Oh.
What's out the windows?
You can
I'll take that.
see the outside. It looks a little different than you remember from being outside. Just kind of slightly. It's mostly the same, but you don't see the zombie corpses through the window.
Go over the door.
Zombie corpses are still there.
Your Highness, I have an idea.
You see this barbarian, this rock guy looking
What
out
is
the
your
window,
idea?
out the door, out the window.
What if we break window and scale the side of this building?
That may be a good idea, but what if what we seek is not on the outside? But what if what we seek is in the journey to where we must be?
What if what we seek is in a room filled with monsters that we can see from the outside?
Because journeys are not usually that easy. And right now we are scouting.
Very well.
We have a majority of our party left, awaiting orders to come.
I've noticed the two have been quiet.
Oh, they'll probably actually have been called back to come help one other guy with you, which will be Marshall's character.
Very quiet indeed.
You actually probably heard on the telepathy them being called back.
Very quiet.
Yes. Very, very, very quietly.
Up the stairs I tread.
But okay. You go to the stairs.
Yes.
Alright.
Nobody's paying any attention to me.
You're rolling around and looking at the window.
Out the window, out the door, out the window, out the door, out the window, out the door. Just
Is it the same picture?
I'm gonna turn and grunt at Kenny.
So like you're going out the window, in the
He's-
door?
No,
No.
I'm going from the window to the door, from the door to the window. Inside.
As
Oh.
he goes back and forth, he sees that while the image out the window looks about the same, there's a few differences. Like he can't see the zombie corpses out there when he looks out the window.
Well, if he grunts at me, I go look at the window.
You don't see the zombie corpses out there.
I look at the door.
The zombie corpses are out there.
Sometimes what we see is not what we must see.
What's the highest your guys' will saves could be, actually, now that I think about it?
The highest?
The highest. If you roll a nat 20, what do you get?
27.
23.
Nope. Okay. Yep. Alright. We're all good. Alright, so do you guys go on ahead and follow Dave Belmont up the stairs?
Ugh, why not?
What?
Alright.
You didn't know my name.
You said it last time.
Yeah.
Not my last name.
Are you sure?
Well, when you made
I
it
know
up.
the priest did say that you were a Belmont.
They said
He
one of
didn't
us is a
say it.
Belmont.
Yeah. The priest knows which one of you is a Belmont.
They don't.
Yeah, they.
We don't really care.
Yay!
They don't.
I made cake.
I make hair later.
Yay! Alright. So you open up the door, and it's one of those staircases where there's multiple flights. So you open the door, and it curves around. You gotta go up some more stairs, curves back around, goes back up some more stairs, curves around. It's like a spiraling staircase going upward.
Is there landings?
Yes.
Is there doors on these landings?
No. not until about, let's see, the stairs went up about 10 feet, so it would be about 20 feet up the stairs that you would actually find a door.
I slowly peek my head through the door.
You see, as you peek through, a whole bunch more ghouls.
I'm very glad I decided to peek
Ow.
instead of kick down the door.
I kicked down the door.
What do you see?
Here's what you see. You see 5 gas approximately, the stronger ghouls, and you see that there is, one of them standing relatively close to the door. He doesn't see you though. But after that, about 20 feet into this room, there's this about 10-foot wide chasm. And you can tell that this is roughly right above where the starting room that you were just in was.
But the floor or the ceiling looks solid.
Yes.
Oh,
But yes, you see this 10-foot chasm, and then there's 10 foot of floor, and then another 10-foot chasm, 10 foot of floor, and another 10-foot chasm. Like I said, there's one zombie on this first area. There's one more on this second area floor. There's 2 on the third area floor, and then there's one more down at the end of the hallway.
I will close the door.
Okay.
There is areas of which we must either jump or leap. One ghoul stands in front. I suggest we lure him out and I'll take him at once. And then do you or your friend have ranged attacks of any?
No.
I'll just crack my rock knuckles.
My spear only reaches 10 feet. Is that going to be enough to stab the other one?
No.
So here is my question. Do they have range attack?
I did not see if they had bows. I do not imagine so, as the tautness of a string would likely remove the finger of a ghoul.
It's fairly wise.
What?
So, it is a good thing we did not climb out the window, for the windows do not show us what is truly there. You would not have seen this room full of monsters.
Well, all I know is that from the windows to the walls, to the sweat dripping down my forehead, we will have to tread carefully.
Yes.
Skeet, skeet.
You said it's just like regular Earth in here.
Yep.
Yep.
So you're going into the floor.
Yep.
Okay. And you are
Going to surprise that poor gas.
the one that's standing right at the door. Okay. Okay, I get what you're doing. Go on ahead.
Gonna make a little slide. And then
Goop.
into the pit he goes.
Okay.
Yes, no?
Yeah.
That work?
You can. You got.
I've
Let's see.
got
That would be a bull rush, wouldn't it?
Basically.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. That would be opposed by their.
They're not intelligent enough to step out of the way, so strength.
Strength. Oh.
Get ready. We go when we
19.
hear a signal.
Oh, 27.
Okay.
Kenny, I do the same thing. And
He just
my
kind of
attack.
like goes as he falls. Which actually they are intelligent, but he probably didn't see you coming.
Probably not. They came from underground.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm assuming we heard a
Yes.
tussle. Signal.
Brrr.
We go.
I kicked down the door. Tried to get it in at least one piece, that way we could use it as plank to cross the chasm. If there are 2 doors, I will nail them together.
It is a double door that is only about 6 foot tall.
And then it will be 12 feet tall when we attach them to each other.
That wouldn't be very stably put together, but okay.
I made a rock.
That rocks. You look defeated.
Wait till you see me roll.
So the door got kicked down.
Yes.
I'm sorry I took you for granted.
The gas churn and just kind of stare at you guys.
Hello. We seek your master to have words.
They just kind of tilt their head as they stare at you.
I'm gonna look down in the pit. Do I see the other gas that I just knocked down there?
Actually, yes, he is. Well, that was quite a bit of a fall. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, which is more health than they do not have. Nope, okay.
Well, I do deal damage when I roll rush.
How strong is your friend?
You do damage? Okay.
Which
you do
one?
damage.
Yeah, I bull rushed him.
Okay.
Enough.
I need him to throw me to the middle platform.
Took 10 damage from me.
You see, I can cast Holy Light that would damage these creatures. And if I can get to the middle, I can get them all. From here, I can only reach the one.
Okay, yeah, he's
And
fine.
if I were to run and jump,
Yeah.
it would take too
No,
much
he's
time.
fine.
Oh,
But if I
Matter
were
of fact,
thrown,
he's like scurrying towards the stairs.
there's stairs from the bottom of these chasms.
Yes.
What?
Wants to be thrown. To middle. Ah!
oh dear.
For the love of God, it is a DC 10 jump tech if you
Yes,
have
but
a
it-
20-foot start.
It's a standard action to make the jump, though. And
No, it's not.
what? Is
Part
it-
of your
Jumping is part of your move.
Oh, I thought it was like a standard action to jump.
No.
Then another standard action to cast this.
No.
Ah, well, that's what I get for being clever, I guess.
It's already in the works. Kind of
No, wait, please. Ah.
Do you want me to roll that strength check? And add 12?
Rolls a nat 1, just kind of drops her on the floor.
Suplex you into the pit.
Let's see. You are not proficient in throwing your allies.
Not yet.
So,
What about throwing his enemies? I will slap him lightly.
roll an attack, roll at -4.
No matter what, I grab him. I have improved grab.
What? No.
Oh, my throwing. Oh, I'm
yes,
using him
your
as my attack.
aim.
Okay. Oh god, I'm all flex, no dex.
That's why you need power throw.
What do I add to that? Just my dex?
Dex and base attack bonus.
12.
12. Okay.
Total?
Total.
Oh no.
Well, he was aiming for the ground. The ground
It has a
doesn't
10.
have. Yeah. Technically, the ground should have a 5, but.
But I digress.
Wait a minute, I'm covered in spikes.
He threw you at the ground next to yonder school. So, I mean, if you.
I have the strength to throw him.
Because that's if he was throwing you at the ghoul and
Should take
at the
the
ghast
throw.
instead, then you would miss and fall into the chasm because the armor class is higher than that.
Is it a ghoul and a ghast?
No, it's a ghast. A ghast is a stronger form of a
Well,
ghoul.
you said ghoul, ghast.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. It's Whenever I say ghoul, in this case, I mean ghast.
Okay. Well, after I am thrown, I wish to cast the adjusted turning.
You wish to cast her. Okay. So, what's my will save to make?
Let's see.
I'll say that he threw you at one of the back panels on that first bunch, so that way you can actually get one of the ghouls, the ghast from the next table over. So
You don't understand. I'm throwing him like one of those, like he's wearing Velcro.
What a nice way to put that.
That definitely made it. That probably made it.
I'll say for the turning, it is a d20 plus charisma, right? Or
No, you don't roll a turning check. Since you're taking the complete divine variant, they roll a will save, and they have the amount of damage that you do.
oh, so I just rolled damage.
Yes, you just roll damage.
Oh, so I didn't see
Roll
here
your
where.
turning damage roll your turning damage separate from your exalted turning damage, since the exalted one I said won't get halved.
Okay, so it's 1, so 4.
4? Okay, so.
Okay, and the will save is 15.
Okay, yeah, no, they made it.
I'm very low level, especially when it comes to cleric levels.
I'm class level 2.
Class level 0.
You've got
You've got
monster
one
levels.
level.
No, he's got monster levels.
Wow.
Because I had.
Me too.
Yep.
So now time for the
Exalted turn. These won't get halved.
11.
11 damage.
So that's 13?
Yes.
Oh no.
Okay.
With my shield, and now that I'm technically prone, do I get any bonuses?
Wait, what?
As I'm lying on the ground right now, right? Since I was thrown.
Roll me a jump check real quick to see if you'll land on your
Balance.
feet. No.
It'd be balance or acrobatics.
Okay, yeah, no, actually it would be tumble.
Tumble.
Would tumble roll tumble.
So plus strength, then?
Tumble is dex based.
18.
18? Sure. I'll say you went on ahead and landed on your feet.
Beautiful.
Alright, now everybody roll initiative.
I'm not going first.
You were doing so well for me, dice.
No more.
Alright. What you guys got?
No more than 2.
Gage got 2. Okay, got it.
Proud of you.
Johannes, 19.
Johannes, 19.
17.
21.
You got 17, Chris?
Yes. If I'm
21?
tied with someone, they win.
Okay.
All flex. No.
It is your turn, Robert. You can tell that this would actually be a fairly easy jump for you to make, especially if you were in beast form, because it's only a 10-foot jump.
Whoa.
So
That
it's,
was way too
if you go on ahead and run, it's just...
Yeah.
Do you have any ranks in strength? I mean, not...
No.
Ranks in...
You can go ranks in strength.
No.
Yes.
I'm going to jump
I
every
have
single
9
skill point
more.
I've ever gotten into strength now.
You mean you have 9 total bonus?
I have my modifier, and then 9 ranks in jump.
You can't have 9 ranks, so there
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to read it as your skills.
That's right. No,
Here, what's your strength mod?
in what form?
You're transforming into beast form?
I've already did.
Oh, okay, that's
When
right.
you said get
Oh,
ready
that's
up.
right. You're still beast form. Okay.
Yeah.
When we were outside the door. I told
Oh,
him to
you
get ready.
okay,
Ready
I
up
wasn't
and
paying
I-
attention, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I took off my pants.
So,
and
what's your strength modifier for Beastful?
7.
Okay, the maximum number of ranks that you can currently have is 7. So, 7 is 4. You don't even have to roll as long as you have a 20-foot start of running. Okay, so
Would it be 7 if he's only second class level?
I'm only second class level.
it's based off your
Oh.
it's based on your effective character level.
Okay.
Okay,
My bad.
so what's your speed currently in your beast form?
Speed is 40.
Okay, so you don't have to start to do that. Sweet. Okay, yeah. So you just go jump right in front of this gas. You can hit it now if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with my claw.
Okay.
Was the one that I'm
Claw.
right next to?
Do what?
Was the one I'm right next to?
Yes.
So
Well, I
plus-
said he's right next to you.
So it would be a plus or a -2 to his AC since he's being flanked right now.
You haven't attacked him martially yet. You haven't hit him yet. You've only used your turn.
Flanking's stupid like that.
And
you can't
my,
just stand there.
Do what?
what was it again? I'm sorry. Not with it. Oh.
That's what the
That's plus 15, 16, 17 to hit. Wait.
No, you've got. Here. Give me that. I could have swore I wrote this down. 7. Your base attack bonus is currently 2. So you have plus 10 to hit.
So.
That's a 25. That hits.
Yeah.
Roll your claw damage.
7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
9 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I didn't miss. Good.
Yes. Alright, Johannes.
I cast Bull's Strength on my wolf.
What's your wolf doing?
Well, it grabs its sword and is going to leap across to attack.
Alright. What's it got for a jump bonus? And what's its movement speed is actually?
Movement speed is 30.
Ooh.
So it probably has to sprint, huh? It's gonna hang back
Gonna hang back.
after looking at the chasm. It asks questions.
Alrighty. Next up, Dave.
I will attack the gas next to me if it's still alive.
Yes, it is still alive.
Since I can't technically escape yet, being as it would provoke an attack. So, stibbity stab.
Wait, are you within 5 feet of it?
Yes.
Yeah,
He's within 5 feet of it. You can't attack with a Riddick within 5 feet.
5-foot step back.
Into the chasm.
Sideways.
It is a 10-foot by 10-foot cube. He is standing in one corner. No matter where you stand, you are going to be within 5 feet of this thing.
Then I guess we're bibbity bopping him with a sword.
Okay.
good point.
Darwin. I can't attack within 5 feet with my lance.
I thought they
It's
were
not
like
fair.
big thing, chasm, big thing, chasm.
That's what I thought initially too. That was the impression I got.
It's alright. Yeah, no, it's a 10-foot area.
Ah,
Preceded by another 10-foot jump.
19.
19?
Yes.
That will hit.
My goodness.
19 damage.
19?
Yes. Well, hey, you get saving throw bonuses since you're right next to me now.
Mm-hmm. And I'm
Okay.
rolling that one. Oh, I'm saying.
Alright, that's your turn. Then the next comes the ghasts. Currently, the only one that can actually do anything is the one you guys are currently wailing on, plus the one that's slowly making his way back up the stairs at this point.
I will say, fight me in Celestial at the end of my turn.
Alright.
Is that a goat?
Alright. Since he doesn't have the chance to move, that means that he's going to get his full attack.
On who?
Good question.
Because we both hit him.
Yeah, but the thing
He did
is,
the most
one
damage.
of you is channeling holy energy at him, and he's not unintelligent.
Well,
He did the
howdy,
most
friend.
damage to him too.
Alright, so...
I just realized I have a grappling arrow. I don't have a bow. I went through the mundane Packers list. Forgot to get the. I have 10
Does a
daggers.
22 hit your AC?
Oh,
No, okay.
engage.
That definitely doesn't hit. That definitely doesn't hit. Okay.
Tink, tink, tink. I said, fight me.
No, he is like actively trying to take a bite out of you.
Spiky, 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 spiky.
Yeah. Alright. So now that makes it Gage's turn.
Throw yourself.
No.
Everyone parties.
No. I've got a speed of 50, by the way.
Okay.
Oh my god.
But, he's making his way up the stairs.
Yep.
How far up is he?
Up the first bunch of stairs he is currently. Where is his speed?
Is he shamble sharking along?
No, they're faster than normal zombies are. I don't see
24.
his speed.
Okay,
Is it actually running?
I'm in beast form. Just there's everything different
speed
is
30.
on
Yep,
this one.
and it's actually running.
What's the beast?
I don't know what my speed is, what the beast grapple is. I never did the grapple.
You're jumping down the chasm or going back down the stairs?
I'm gonna go down the stairs and rush him.
Okay.
That's she's all.
I can move up to 100 feet.
How?
Rushing. Charging.
Ah,
Is it just a flight of stairs?
yeah.
Yeah. Since I knocked him down.
Plus
Look, stairs.
+9.
Which actually now you're going to see something once you start going back down the stairs.
+9 to a touch attack. Then plus
It's
9 to
been a few minutes since your guys' encounter with the gas downstairs. And that turning is finally worn off and they've been brought back.
Neat.
So there are currently 10 gas coming up the stairs at you guys.
Neat. They're all in a line.
Oh,
Oh no!
wait a minute.
Now it's a spiraling staircase.
You just said it was one stair line.
No, the one from the main room going up to that initial door is a straight one.
Okay.
There's like lines and landings but on the spiraling staircase, yes.
Oh, all the way at the top of the
But-
stairs and wait till I get a nice little line and then push them all off as I run down. I'll take the attacks of op.
I don't really think you can really just like casually push them over the railings as you're going by.
You have to have overruns or something like that. Otherwise, you're gonna hit one of them, and you can push one of them and hope.
And hope they stagger
Yeah.
down.
Like if they were normal zombies, I'd say
Um,
yes, but these are ghasts. They have like
I mean, as you push them, they have to make balance checks, and as soon as one makes a balance check, he'll catch himself, and none of the other ones will fall.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
But yeah, overrun that would
first one on my shoulder.
So how do you want to do this?
So we plus 11.
I don't know. Now that there's
So,
a bunch of them.
Trying to understand it. So there's a chasm right here, right?
Yes.
This is the door that we came in,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
There's
This
about 30
big
feet.
bunch, are they coming this way or this way?
They are coming up the stairs that you guys just came from. They've
okay.
got you in a pincer, kind of.
Okay. That's what I was trying to understand.
Okay, that's what I was misunderstanding.
Okay.
I thought they were all coming up that one staircase where I pushed the one off.
Oh,
Okay.
that's not a staircase, really. That's just a chasm.
You said he was coming up the stairs at us. The
The-
one
He
that I
went
pushed.
down into the main room.
Oh, it dropped him into the main room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we were misunderstanding is there. We
know,
thought
I
there's chairs up the
definitely said
chasm.
Yeah, but the ceiling was solid the last time we were down there.
That was
Yes.
the illusion.
Okay.
No, that wasn't an illusion.
Anyways.
It's the things. Anyways, gloss over that. So I'll point at the stairs.
I'll take the broken door. Set it in that
Start
stairway.
barricading that shit up.
Oh, I'm just gonna stand behind it and hold it up like a shield.
Oh, you're gonna have like a makeshift tower shield.
Yep.
Okay.
It's basically gonna stand there for. I'm just gonna hold it until we can get them back across to help me fight these things because I can't do it by myself. I know, but it needs to move back into initiative, so because it went on yours. So no, let's go door surfing. I wish I had balance.
Alright, Gage, is that your turn for now?
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck that door like just down the stairs, like skip it down. So
Try and disrupt their path a bit?
Yep.
Okay, I'll say that'll slow them down a bit. Robert.
see if I can knock a few over.
Okay, I have a question. I'm a
Yes.
large creature, right?
Yes.
In big form. Okay.
Why?
Just
He
one.
takes up more squares.
Mm-hmm.
He takes up that 10 whole square by himself.
Yeah.
Glad to help.
So you've kind of got. Chris, make a balance check.
What do you mean? It's me, the ghoul. The...
It's a 10-foot square total.
Oh my god.
You are literally getting like nudged at the edge of it. Having him make a balance check to and he fails and falls.
Dex, right?
Yes.
19.
Okay. You keep your balance.
Back over with you.
Tell you what, I'm gonna go. You stay here.
Alright. If you're going to be are you going to be jumping back or jumping it's your wait no.
That's
it is your turn, Robert.
Yep.
So
Throw him back.
Do you want to be thrown?
Who's in front of us? Just one more guest?
3 more total. 2 on the next landing, 1 on the one after that.
Throw me back. Because I can't get a running start here. Is that a 1?
Yep.
He chucks you down.
I think it's time to.
Only a D10, Robert.
I think it's time to use that mask to go ahead and pop home, fellas. Quick, throw me back. I can't run over. Son of a bitch.
Maybe it's time to use a new dice. How many times have you done that?
With this one, once.
Ooh. Robert, you throw him in the opposite direction. Towards the next bunch.
And with his strength, he'll make it.
Mm-hmm.
What's the range increments for throwing? Does anyone know off the top of their head?
A
Initially-
human would count probably as a melee weapon, which would be 10 foot.
10 foot?
10 foot per increment.
How many range increments can it go out?
5.
5.
Is this another
chuck that bitch as hard as you can. He ends up at the other end of the hallway.
Is this another 10-foot square?
You end up
At the
actually
other.
being thrown to the door at the other end of the
So
hallway.
there's just the one standing there then?
Yeah, now there's just one in this.
So chucked over the other two and landed like near the other one.
Yes.
Is there even a save to try not to fall on my head? Like
I'm
to,
gonna say since this was a critical fail, no.
I'm just like pinned to the wall, just kind of stuck there.
You're gonna be lucky that you didn't take damage from that.
I hate this team.
Johannes.
I'm going to touch my rock friend
You're gonna
and cast Bull Strength.
What level? Like, what do I get to my plus?
+4.
This one?
Yeah, it's just regular Bull Strength. Now, on these chasms and stuff, there's walls, right?
There are walls, but
just the
it
drops.
just goes straight into the castle.
Okay.
Yeah, like there's not like a little ledge that you guys can edge across.
Oh no, I was asking for spider climb.
Oh, okay. Yes, you can spider climb across
Spider
here. if
climb
you
would
like.
work.
Yes, spider
That-
climb works.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Definitely works.
What's a 26 again?
Is your wolf doing anything, or is that your turn?
My wolf is readying up for anything that makes it past the door,
Okay.
standing next to me, and I turn.
Chris.
Fight, my friends. You take those.
How
we
close
take
is the-
these.
Gassed right next to me. Or is he?
He's about 10 feet from you.
So I'd be able to stand up, provoke an attack.
Yes.
Alright.
And you'd be able to stab him with your
Critic.
Riddick.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
$24.
24 hits.
Okay, then this. Gotta pull this up real quick because I don't exactly remember how it goes. And screenshots of the page shows that I need him to make a save,
What kind?
a reflex save.
Oh, good. They got a shit one of those.
So let's keep it that way, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, it is
Where's
10
saving throws?
plus. Oh my.
Probably not. That is a 4 plus 4 is
22.
8. Okay. Yeah, that he's not gonna make that save.
Okay, so with that then, we're going to take it out. So,
Okay.
oh, not as good that time. So, okay, I've done 22 total damage, and then I'd like to try to trip him.
It's a part of the attack with the Riddick.
Oh, okay.
You can twist, or when successfully hit a target with a Riddick, you can twist the weapon and hook the blade into the target's flesh. If the target fails a reflex save, if you hook the target, you can immediately make a trip attack against the target.
Okay.
Fuck this guy up.
That's opposed strength, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. The dicks fail me.
Yeah.
I got a 10.
I got a
You just had strength?
math.
I believe so.
So yeah, I think it's just opposed strength since I'm
pretty
using
sure
a
it is
tripping
off the
weapon.
top of my head. Alright, so what you got?
12.
Okay, you trip him.
Fuck you.
Alright. That your turn?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Alright. It's the gas turn. The ones that you just knocked down is going to stand up, provoking an attack of opportunity, I believe.
Oh, good, because he's still far away from me. Let's do this again, shall we?
Close by the defender's dexterity or strength, whichever ability
21.
score has the highest modifier.
21? Okay. That does hit.
Is this another save? Like, does this just happen every time?
Yes.
Need to make another reflex.
Nope. Didn't make it.
Is that a what? Okay.
That is a.
Another 4.
That's a 7.
Oh. It looks like a 4.
Yeah, no.
Let's see.
So that's 11 altogether for the saving throw?
At minimum. Well, it's a minimum of 14. 15. If I roll a 1 for damage.
Oh, okay.
But since he
It's
failed.
strength or dex. Do whatever's higher.
They're undead. It's probably going to be strength.
But they get +4 for every size bigger than they are at the medium, or -4 for every size smaller.
It is 18 and another strength check.
You can't make a trip attack as an attack of opportunity.
No.
No.
No?
You just put it in and pull it out.
Ah,
So how much damage did you say you did?
18.
Ooh. You're doing good damage to these things.
Stabbity, 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 stabbity,
It is
stabbity.
gross.
Alright.
And trip him as he's trying to get back up.
Got him in the stun lock. Alright.
You can only do that with flails.
I'm not good with those.
Okay, so that's
Doing pretty good with the spear speed though.
15, 25, 30, so they're not quite there yet.
Then they get hit by a door.
No, they're not there yet. You can't exactly sprint up a flight of stairs.
No, that attitude.
They've got to go, you know, a direction, and then to the right, and then up, and then to the right.
Yeah, but I chucked that door down the stairs.
Right, and that's slowing them down too. Okay, so now that makes it your turn, Gage.
I'll hold my action until they get there.
You're at the bottom of the round.
I know, which means I don't get to do anything. I'm just gonna wait.
Okay. Kane.
I take up 10 space, so the ghoul has to do a balance check too.
No, the ghoul fell down.
Oh yeah, that's right. Could I make it from?
Okay, speaking of which. 12. Did that do enough? Why, yes, that did just enough.
Fuck!
When the ghoul fell down, it died.
It's splattered.
It splattered on the ground below.
So I gonna try to jump back to the others.
Jump back to your friends?
Yep.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you jump and make them all make balance checks and stuff when you hit
Yeah,
the other
I
one?
pointed the other way.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna go that way.
Okay.
Jump that way.
Towards the other two?
Yep.
Alright, make your jump check. You don't have that 20 foot, so the DC is higher.
19.
Okay, yeah, you made it.
Right. Edge him out. He takes up the whole square.
Yep. I'll have them make their balance checks. That's going to be a solid no. That one might. That one just might make it. Okay, yeah, that one of them is, you know, standing at the edge of your girth, tipping over the edge, and he's kind of balancing very well at the edge of the girth. Alright, you jumped, so you can still attack if you like.
He will attack. 18.
I reach out
Just-
and gently caress him before I push it. No, it's more like this.
How could you hurt me like this? How could this happen to me?
I've made my mistake. Oh.
Okay, no, we'll definitely get taken down for this one. Stop.
28.
28 damage?
No, 28. Oh, 28 to hit.
Oh, 28 to hit, yes. What's your bonus to hit again? A whole bunch?
7
Plus 10.
plus 10.
Plus 10. So you have 10 to hit. Okay. Roll something. Okay. Yeah.
I hit him for 3 points of damage.
Plus.
Plus
Strength.
7, 3,
You're not using a bow
4,
anymore.
5, 6, 10.
10 damage. Okay. Speaking of damage.
He doesn't make his balance check with against his opposed.
No, I was doing that for the one that,
Just fell off.
yeah, the one that fell off before. I keep forgetting to roll the damage for that. Alright. So that was Robert. Johannes.
I hold my action.
Hold your action. Okay. Chris.
Stab the bitch until it dies. Again.
Okay. I'll make my oh, yeah, you've got to hit first.
22.
Yes.
Did you do it? Oh. You might actually make the save.
Okay, let's see. Reflex is 4, so that's a 15.
Tie goes to defender, so.
Yep, which is me.
I got 15 exactly.
So do your damage. Oh, wait, you got 15 exactly, you said?
I got
15 damage? Okay.
5 damage. It's 10 plus
Oh.
damage. I rolled a 1.
Okay.
I am sorry.
Alright.
I wish it was 15 damage. We can leave it at that if you'd like.
Like,
Alright. Back at the top of the round. Wait, no. Gauge. Wait, no. Chris just went.
Mm-hmm.
It's the gas.
Mm-hmm.
what gas?
Hey, did you wait? So, were you able to make your trip attack then? Or?
In order to make a trip attack, I have to be able to twist it and rip it out.
Oh,
This
okay.
time I just stabbed him and wasn't able to twist it.
Okay. Well, that means that the gas is going to walk forward and try to hit you.
That provokes, doesn't it?
She's got a 10-foot reach.
I'm stabbing from 10 feet away.
It's within his threat range.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I believe so. I'm gonna have to reread the rules on attacks of opportunity.
It says walking through your threat range or standing up.
Gauge is on.
Oh boy. It's 20.
Confirm?
Yep.
Oh boy. 24 to confirm.
24 confirms the crit.
I need to double check this real quick.
What do you double check?
The critical. I think it's a ×3.
Jesus. Oh, then again, it is a lance, isn't it?
Basically, is a long spear.
Yep, Riddick is ×3.
Alright.
So 16 already. With, oh wait, no, it's 12.
What's your minimum damage?
15.
Your minimum damage is 50.
My minimum damage is 15, so the minimum
and
save
it
is.
doesn't make the reflex save then. So that means it is dead.
So, being as he can't make the reflex save, I'd be able to critical twice? Or
no,
is it
you take your first set of damage, you multiply it, then as you pull it out, you do that much damage again.
Yeah, you don't roll damage twice. It does the same amount of damage coming out as it did going in.
Oh, I've been doing that wrong.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it
It
says
just- it's
directly on there. It does
Oh.
the same amount of damage coming out as it does going in.
Got it.
Okay, so yeah, he's dead.
During combat, you threaten all squares adjacent to yours, even when it's not your turn. An opponent takes certain actions while threatening your square pokes an attack of opportunity from you. An attack of opportunity is a free melee attack that does not use any of your actions. You can make one attack of opportunity per round. Actions that provoke attacks of opportunity include moving, except noted below, casting a spell, and attacking with a ranged weapon. You provoke an attack of opportunity when you move out of a threatened square, except if you withdraw a full round action. Opponents do not get attacks of opportunity to you when you move from your initial square. If you move to another threatened square, however, the opponents gain the attack of opportunity when you leave that square. Or, if your entire move for that round is 5 feet, a 5-foot step, opponents do not gain attacks of opportunity when you move. So yes.
I did 60 damage.
You eviscerate the zombie.
Congratulations.
Alright. So that gas is out of the picture.
Well, time to continue forward, I guess.
They are moving up the stairs. It looks like it's going to be about 2 more rounds before they're up to you.
Or
If you guys want, you could just go.
could.
Yeah.
Or I could wait a round and then meet them at that next round.
There.
If he moves now, then they meet him.
Yeah.
True.
Strategic.
Okay. Well, that is their turn, so now it's yours, Gage. And you said you're just waiting there for them?
I need one more round to wait, and then I'll rush to meet them.
Okay. Alright.
Actually,
Yep.
we
Inglorious
got one still standing
Yep.
on my. I'm just
One
gonna
is
go.
still standing on your turn.
Boop. I'm just
No.
gonna tap it.
They're intelligent, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him again, and this time I get to use my full action,
Okay.
full attack. That means
2 claws and a bite.
might.
I don't suppose I can grapple one of those gas.
Oh shit, I forgot to have you guys make stench checks. Oh well.
The 4 saves.
Yep.
I made mine earlier. Is it for every single time you meet one?
I'm pretty sure.
Or is it one of those things where it doesn't affect you for 24 hours after you've nosed it once? It's just like,
Living creatures within 10 feet must succeed on a DC 15 fortitude save or be second for 1d6 plus 4 minutes. A creature that successfully saves cannot be affected again by the same gas stench
okay.
for 24 hours.
Make these rolls for every single one.
Yes.
14.
15. Now what'd you say?
14 to hit.
Are you rolled shit, didn't you?
I rolled a 4. Yes.
Yeah, no, that doesn't hit. You get your next attack.
You still get your other claw on your bite still.
$23.
Hits.
9 damage with that. 20.
Hits.
And that is. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 damage with my bite.
Okay, so that's.
Piercing.
These guys don't have damage reduction. Alright.
Lucky them.
No.
Well,
Your
I was a level 1 fighter versus like a bunch of zombies and they had damage reduction, and I was using a scythe. Needless to say, I died.
Fair.
I'm gonna hold my action. And so is the wolf. And wait.
Okay. Chris.
The door to the next room's in front of me, right?
Yes.
I'll poke my head in real quick.
You don't see any creatures in there, but you are suddenly overwhelmed by this very loud crashing noise as you excuse you.
Sorry, I sneezed and there's a lot of bullshit nearby.
As you see several plates covered in spikes falling from the ceiling, crushing the ground below continuously.
I kick the door in, and then pick that door up, and throw it at the two ghasts standing next to me.
There isn't two guys standing next to you.
There's
At that space.
There's currently one standing, and it's
Barely.
yeah, it's barely standing there. But yeah, you can throw
I wish to throw the grappling hook
at.
the ghast and try to.
Sure, let's make opposed strength checks. I sure. Yes.
Actually, has to roll the hit first.
Yeah,
Roll the hit to actually grapple it.
pretty sure it would just be against its touch AC in this case.
There's the low roll. And no, I made an 11.
That doesn't make it.
Does it make its touch?
Nope.
Oh.
Attack as a defender.
No.
No. So I just kind of threw this thing and just kind of like bounced off the ground.
Ding.
Oh.
Why is its touch 12? It should be 13. What?
It's 10 plus dex plus deflection.
10 plus dex is 13.
Well, regardless, I rolled a 3, so.
Flat footage should be 14. This is all wrong. Fuck you, Monster Manual. Alright.
So that didn't work.
That did not work.
Glad I could help.
Alright. After he did nothing, the gas are approaching you now.
Yep.
I said 2 trips, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So they'll make it to me in one round.
Yes. And now it is your turn.
I'll make it to them before that.
Wait, hold on. There is the one standing on
The pillar.
standing against you.
Is it gonna go free falling?
Actually, it's going to go on ahead and do its 2 claws and a bite. 18. Oh no. Wait, what am I doing? That's not how this works. You know what?
It overextends and falls.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7. So yes, it's going to. Yep, it's going to fall over. I'm going to reroll those. It's a crit fail. Okay, so that's 10, 11, 12. Okay, he's not feeling too good. But he is alive. Well,
Unlife.
he is unalived. Alright. So yes, Gage, it is your turn.
Scrooge. Let's go give some pugs.
Play your hands.
Don't forget about your +4 to strength.
Oh yeah. Roll the 17 on the dice.
Yeah.
Do I hit the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said you got 17 on the dice plus haven't calculated in your increase to strength plus your strength plus your base attack. Yeah, no, you hit. Their AC is 17.
Well, he normally got a +12, so that's a +14 for his strength.
Yep, you hit.
11 damage.
11 damage. Okay, I'll save
Grapple
that.
checks.
You included the increase in
Yep.
strength.
Okay. You said how much? 11 damage?
Yeah.
I'll say the one at the front was familiar looking as you had knocked him over before.
Okay. Time to grapple.
Okay.
I have improved grab.
Yep. 23.
25.
25. Oh my You grab the hold of a guest.
Nope. Okay, just like this.
And I make my fort save against the smell.
Except there is one issue with grab. Oh, you know, since you have improved grab, it doesn't improve the attack spot. That's right. Okay. Alright, Gage. Is that your turn?
That's all I can do.
Okay. Back at the top of the round.
I get one attack action. I'm just fast.
Kane! Robert, what you do?
What do you want me to do?
Jump this way. Jump into my arms. No, don't walk this way. Jump this way.
Help, no, come help, I guess.
Okay.
I don't think you need it, but
How wide is this
Which, yeah,
staircase?
now I'm going to go on ahead and have the stench checks start going. Gauge, make...
3? I've made 1.
6. Make 6.
And I'm gonna jump back.
I missed 1. 2. Got 2. 3.
No, it's not like they'll stack.
Four.
Since you missed one, then.
I made all but 1.
Okay.
so you take a -2.
Yep. For the next, was it plus 4 minutes?
Oh, you're not gonna be able to attack it.
Not this
Let me
turn.
just go help him then. Or do you want me to come back?
Yeah, so go ahead and come back.
D6 plus 4 minutes. So yeah, for the next 8 minutes.
I take a -2.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, full strength cancels that out.
Oh no. Yep. So make your jump check. Don't roll a 1.
Because it's on all attack rolls, damage rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
Yeah, I only missed 1.
13.
And I rolled
No, he has to
4.
make a 20. Because he doesn't have a 20-foot running start.
Yeah, I rolled a 4 and got a 13 instead of 6.
10.
Well, Robert, you
12,
may as well
13,
call this
14.
a graveyard because you're in the boned zone.
And it's Dex, right? Modify?
No, it's straight.
Which
Strength
for jumping? Did you roll a 1?
No.
Then you're fine.
Yeah,
You're a large creature.
You've got so many bonuses to your shit that doesn't even matter, honestly, for you. Especially since you're large. That's really going to help out in the next room. But anyway. Alright, so you successfully have jumped back to the previous block.
So
Now you can start.
I
You move 30 feet, right?
I actually would like to make a point
40.
for a second here.
Uh-huh.
How big is this initial platform that we're on?
20 foot. No, wait. The initial platform?
The one that we're all standing on. Because right now there's 2 large creatures.
It is.
I'm not back. Remember, I jumped from
Okay, but
there to there.
soon
to
will
there.
be.
20 by 20?
Okay,
Okay.
so there can be 2 large creatures and a medium creature. Okay, I just wanted to clarify that.
Because Robert takes up 4 squares, your wolf will take up 4 squares. That
Okay.
still leaves space for us.
I just didn't want to get pushed off.
You can, if you go back into the stairwell, there's like a 5 foot by 15 foot area that you can get through.
Okay, I just wanted clarification on that.
So I can jump again from my other movement, right?
You can start on the jump and it'll resolve next turn.
Okay, I'm gonna.
So roll your jump check.
16. I make it.
Yeah, 16 on the dice. Alright, so next turn you'll land back with everyone. Except for Chris, who's still far ahead.
There.
Alright, Johannes. There's the familiar sight of someone feeling sick in front of you.
Should I make my checks? Or did they not
You're
You're
not
not
within
within
know?
10 feet yet.
Yeah, you're not
Okay.
within 10 feet of them.
Did
so-
you? How far did you run ahead?
a round's worth, so 30 feet.
And you're grappling.
Yeah, it happens when I attack. I don't have much of a choice.
Okay. The wolf is going to run ahead and stab the one that he's.
Okay. Dex, so
18.
18 does it.
Oh yeah, what?
16 damage.
16 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just enough. That'll do it. He dies. And Wolfie has to make 5 fortitude saves.
What's the
15.
15? So I have to roll. Whoops. 7 plus 6. 6. Ah. Made it. Made it. Nope. Made it.
I have to roll it again. Once you failed one, it doesn't really matter.
But I don't want to be unsick and then have to smell the same gas. That's why I finished rolling out mine.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one more. Made it.
Okay.
So how long is he sick?
For 5 minutes.
Okay.
Alright. That makes it Chris's turn.
Look at him go. Look at him fight.
You can't even see us. We're down a stairway.
You hear a whole bunch of moaning and groaning and the clashing of weapons.
Well, I can't exactly go back over there.
Why not?
There's a lot of jump checks.
10. DC 10.
Like, if you're just continuously jumping across, I'll say that you've still got that
Momentum
25 going. So it's just going to be a bunch of 10 jump checks.
Darn, I can't get to the next room yet. Check that out.
For the love of God, go help your teammates, you bastard.
I was gonna go scout ahead in the area, make sure everything was safe from the falling spiked plates.
Yeah, make sure to lay underneath of them at this point.
Alrighty, fine. I'll go charging back over.
Alright. Make a jump check.
How far can you go? What's your speed?
30.
Oh.
It's only in human form I can only go 30. In beast form I can go 40.
You can go 50 normally.
15.
Okay, you make it. So that is your turn. The gas go. Now they are going to group up on you.
Swarm fighting.
No, they don't have swarm fighting.
Oh,
But they are flanking you.
that's fine. Am I doing opposed strength checks or what?
They are going to just be outright trying to hit you.
Okay.
I have to check this flanking stack across multiple targets.
No. It's
It's
one.
just one bonus of 2.
Yes.
Wait. How are they flanking? How big is this staircase?
It's about 10 foot wide, so.
And a
Okay.
large creature right here that was able to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Good luck.
Flanking.
I wanted to point that out before it got too far.
That was like Wiz.
That was why I had the wolf go behind.
Then you're gonna have another large creature come back. Oh no, I'm just gonna stand there.
Yeah, you won't be able to get in.
Because if I accidentally miss, I could hit someone.
Alright, so a couple of them are going to get 2 claws and a bite in on you.
Okay.
If you get yeah, don't worry. Lycanthrope. If you get hit by me, you can probably get it.
Why would I get hit by you?
Because he keeps rolling ones.
I keep rolling ones. That's why I'm like.
Not anywhere in the stairwell.
That's why I'm coming back.
Alright, does a 20 hit you, Gage?
No.
That doesn't hit
throw
you.
big.
That doesn't hit you.
I don't think your wolf can get it either.
Animals can't get it, right?
No, I can't hit you.
So-
That's a critical fail.
He and the wolf are on the stairway, and they can't get lycanthropy.
Okay. The only
Did you nat 20 on one? Or did he nat 1?
people that can get it is
One of them kind of claws out at the wall next to him by accident.
But
Tim.
we don't need to worry about all that. So,
Remove
our
disease.
side conversations.
Yes. Alright. So they both fail at it. And the whole horde is kind of pushing at each other, but they're basically held up by this whole thing that you guys have going on in front of them. Alright.
My turn.
That makes it Gage's turn.
Let's see if I can grapple two at once, because I have claws. Natural attacks.
You can do double grapples. You can only grapple with one.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that's how it worked. If you have improved grab.
Nope.
No.
That'd be fun. Oh, I need multi-attack.
Yeah, but that still wouldn't work. You can only grapple one opponent at a time.
That's not true. You can have multiple people grappling one person at once.
Yeah, you can only try to focus on one person.
$14 doesn't hit.
Nope.
15 doesn't hit.
Nope.
I'm done.
Okay. Alright, now it's your turn, Robert.
I land back on the ground.
Roll a 6.
Yep.
I'm just gonna stand there. Or walk
Just
past the
stand.
way.
Okay.
I'm just stand there.
Alright.
In case they come up.
Johannes.
Oh, I can do that.
Very good. We got them where we want. Go wolf.
You'll see me stick my thumb up in the air.
-2. 16?
16 does not hit.
Okay.
Well, actually, hold on. If you're. Yeah, no. It's not that one hit. No. Okay. That your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Make another jump check, Chris.
19.
Alright, you make it.
Like all the way back.
No.
Too loud.
That'll be one more jump check.
Why did you ever come back?
Because there's a horde of undead and you can turn undead. As in actually kill them instead of just having them run away for 10 minutes.
Alright, I guess we'll make the next jump check the next turn. Try not to die, fellas.
Yep.
I'll be fine.
So that makes it the gas turn. And they're going to try to whack at... Yeah, they're going to keep trying to get you, Gage.
Because I keep fucking with them.
Yep. What's your AC?
I don't know. What'd they get?
20... Hold on.
On a scale to 1 to 30, about how hard would I have to hit you?
I'd say about 26.
Nice. Yeah, no, they doesn't hit.
How you feeling? Well, scale from like 1 to
It
76,
doesn't hit.
I'm like 14.
They does not hit. That doesn't hit. That doesn't hit.
believe
I
in
got
you.
quite the AC.
Yes, you do. You bastard.
I will.
Alright.
When I get my
That's why
chain.
we'll stand behind.
Alright. Speaking of you, it's your turn.
Let's see if I can get a couple claws in this time. No. No.
They don't like you today.
None of them.
They never like you.
I could add another 6, but I still wouldn't hit.
Robin, you still just standing there?
Try this
Johannes.
The wolf. I'm gonna not use this dice. I'm gonna use this dice. Aha! Good thing I did.
Does fast healing have any effect on you being sickened?
No.
21.
21, since this is one of the weak ones you guys scared off. Yes, that's definitely gonna hit.
Okay. There's a chance it wouldn't hit?
No.
Okay. I was like, might have to rethink this. $17 damage.
17 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
Wait, can I even be sickened by these guys?
Yes.
Since I'm immune to the...
You're immune to disease,
Yeah, this isn't a disease.
It's stench.
which is why I don't want the scent ability, because it's even worse.
I plug my nose.
I do. So
And
that's why.
the DC for you is even higher.
It is? Scent increases the DC for stench?
Yep.
Oh.
Because you smell even better.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So that's why.
By like another 10.
That would be
I think it increases the distance.
Yeah, like you can smell it at further away.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm pretty far away.
Okay. Well.
It's my turn anyway.
Yep, what you do? You just stand there? And so that means it was... Okay, yeah, Kenny attack. So that means it's Chris's turn. Chris, make one last jump check.
19 again.
19? Yep, you make it.
That's all my move action, right?
Let's see. Yeah, that would be... Actually, how far can you move?
30.
No, you can get back to the door altogether.
Can I get within... Or wait, no. Because I need to get into the middle of them if I'm going to start turning.
Yep. Which, yeah, they're actually like starting to pile on each other the more they push at each other to try and move forward.
Alright, I'll take my time then. Can I start like saying a prayer or something?
I guess.
Like asking for strength or a blessing or...
Not gonna get any bonuses, but okay.
Playing the character.
Yeah, I get it. Alright. Speaking of the gas, it's their turn, and they're still pushing against each other pretty hard. One of them is actually going to try to hit the wolfie this time.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
And side note, scent, it doesn't say anything about the overpowering, like the ghast and ghoul stench, but it says it increases the range. You can detect powerful odors like troglodyte stench and skunk by triple. So this would affect anything, since normally it's 10 feet, it would affect anything that's sent by 30.
Alright. Does he hit his friend?
I'm far away from the stairwell. Right?
Yeah, but
Why
you
is
were
it
like right up
this?
next to them earlier.
Yeah.
Plus 3. That's 5 damage. So that's... Alright. Does an 18 hit the wolf? Nope. Okay. Nope. And then for Gage, nope. 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 Okay. Alright, that makes it Kane's turn, who I assume is still standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Johannes.
Blockade. Very well. Wolf hit.
But I was not trying to get in your way. I was trying to get out of your way.
Wolf does not hit.
Wolf does not hit. Okay.
Hey Robert,
Chris.
can I have one of those sodas?
Yeah, let me get it.
They are all like thoroughly piled up at the bottom.
I will get as close to them as I can, and then walk towards those guys.
If you squeeze past the wolf, you'll probably be able to get most of them with it. Alright.
Is he not? He could just stand behind me because he's up higher than I am. Stairs.
Yeah, but he's wanting to get as full forward as he can to get as many of them as he can.
He's
stabbing
turning.
him.
Yeah.
And Smite Evil doesn't exactly do anything when you're turning, so...
I mean, or you could just stab him with your Riddick over Gage.
Over the top of me.
Yeah,
But
let's try this, that way they don't get back up.
They won't get back up if we kill them.
I'll try this. I don't want to roll one and accidentally poke you in the back of the head.
Good luck.
Alright. We'll save. That might do it. So that's probably going to.
It's 10 caster level charisma, right?
10 cleric level charisma, yeah. So that is a will of 17, 18, 20, 23.
Yeah.
They make it?
Yeah, for all of them?
That's a good point.
I'll say that's
What's the DC?
15. What's their save?
They get +6 to their will saves.
So if they roll 9s or better.
That one doesn't make it.
I'll just start doing this.
Okay.
Four on the first thing, so those who won get 2 damage.
Alright.
Then 12 from the Exalted.
12.
Yep.
14. Okay.
Do some of them melt around us?
Not quite. However, a bunch of them are definitely looking hurt.
I can do it 4 more times.
Good. Alright, so that makes it their turn. Matter of fact, a bunch of them probably actually fell over, being surprised from the divine damage there, since they were all piled together, so they're going to be spending their time getting back up. The ones at the front are going to go ahead and make their attacks.
Against who? The wolf or Gage?
It came from behind me. The divine.
No, he edged around the wolfie.
Oh, he was around the edge of the wolf?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like he was like going up against the wall, I assume? Like edging past the wolf?
Yep.
No.
You get as many as you can. Alright. The fuck is that? That's a 4. That's not good. That's not good. Why do you hate me? I'm just trying to kill my players. Why do you hate me?
David Prince. It understands that they are not.
You hate me so much. You're going away. Okay. Alright, that is their turn. Which makes it Gage's.
Try to thump him again.
Try to thump him again? Alright.
I'm gonna spend my one today thing.
One today?
Yeah. My version of smite. I had my con bonus.
Okay.
$21.
21? Yep, that hits.
Okay. The other one doesn't hit. But the one in front of me takes. Fuck you. 9 damage.
9 damage? Okay.
And now we roll a push strength check. Well, grapple checks.
11. Okay. You have successfully grappled one. Alrighty. That brings it back. I assume Kane's still standing there. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Johannes.
Dwarf. Dwarf does not hit.
Wolf does not hurt.
No.
Okay.
Because it was a 16.
Chris.
16 did not hit.
We do it again.
You do it again. Okay. Makes doesn't make it. Makes it. Makes it.
It is 1 point of damage for all who make it.
Doesn't make it.
Kind of glad it took itself to turning, otherwise this would be fruitless.
Makes it. Makes it. Doesn't make it. Okay. What do you do for your exalted?
Oh, 10, so 11 total.
11 total. Okay, that is going to actually do enough to completely disintegrate all of them. They all just crumble to dust before you.
Well, fellas.
I haven't raged yet today, so.
Jesus. Alright.
So what did you see on other side?
Well, I saw danger ahead.
Okay, real quick. Want to figure your guys' experience. So that was 9 CR3s and 5 CR4s. You guys going ahead and keep role playing while I figure it out, I guess?
So.
So do you know what?
Yeah.
You know, fellas, it's getting pretty late here. In game.
Oh, no, it's not. Like, it hasn't even been, like, half an hour yet.
I thought it was nighttime.
No.
It's
It's
kind of
perpetually night.
Oh.
It's Castlevania.
Jesus. You guys gained 3,300 experience. Those of you who are spellcasters won't immediately gain your new spells until after you've rested.
3,300.
Yep.
And down from the heavens descends a doggo. Or wait, no, I get a spirit now. Never mind.
Doing a healing spirit instead.
You want to look that up real quick to make sure that's what you want?
Yeah, I saw it.
So
How much? How much was it?
3,300.
We're all at 11,408 experience. What is next level?
Next level was 10. Yeah, you got
so
Can you?
there's danger everywhere.
Classes.
What kind?
Well, from what I remember, there are spiked falling plates.
Are we going?
Right. Okay. Well, not bad. Just
Don't suppose any of these ghouls had anything on them when they disintegrated, like left anything behind.
15,000 is our next level.
I'll say a total of 1,000 gold worth of coin verses from wealthy nobles that were taken.
The chart I leveled, I think.
Yes.
We all leveled up to the next level.
Need to put what I got.
Alright,
Because
Robert.
mine's all different.
You roll a d8 for your hit dice.
don't we have to wait until we sleep to level up?
Nope. He said last week it just happens in the middle of everything.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
You gain your bonuses to hit dice and base attack bonus and saves.
But you don't get your new spells until you sleep.
You have references somewhere around here.
The what?
That's all.
Marshall is the one with the big package of pencils. As there's a loud crash from above.
As we enter the next room.
Okay. 30 hit points.
Your fort save goes up by 1.
Okay, so I guess we are all making our way across.
Yep.
To the next door. Do you want us to roll for it, or can we all take 10? Because the DC was 10 and we're not under duress.
Normally you wouldn't be able to, but yeah, I'll go on ahead and say it's a fairly simple jump, and if you guys just continuously keep going,
I have a speed of 50.
yeah.
I said most
I'll
of
just make
us
it
would be
roll.
able to make it, and the one that is kind of questionable could cast a spell if you needed to make a roll.
I can just.
Alright, so did you get the fort increase spell?
Yes.
Okay, let me just find out. Over on your beast form character sheet, increase your strength in con by 2.
So.
Oh, next level I get
26
remove
and
disease.
con is by
Once
2?
per week.
By
What?
2?
By 2 for both of them.
21. So what's the modifier? 26, 7 still?
26? No.
Did anybody get hurt?
8.
No.
Nobody got hurt in that.
What are your hit points at?
Less than yours.
What are your hit points at?
21 is
Less than yours.
5,
you know.
right?
Because.
Oh.
We just had the same hit points. Last level, we both had 39.
Never mind if we just get all the abilities that we gain when we leveled up, then I wouldn't have to cast a spell. I could just fly across as a majestic eagle. I gained wild shape.
After fighting the gas, you suddenly realize, huh, I can do this.
And I went, huh, that's a trap.
It's a trap.
Freaking trap sign.
Good stuff. Alright.
Okay.
So you guys, that's all you get. That is all. That is all.
I get a
That
plus. I thought I get a
is
plus 2
all.
for
Farrell, do you give
That
me
is all.
armor.
No, that's next level.
I'm a level 4.
Yes.
Level 5.
Yes.
Okay.
I know what I'm talking about. I wrote this chart.
Trust the DM when he says that is all.
Okay.
That is fucking all. Jesus Christ, you're not gonna get everything at once. Alright.
No, I still want my improved grab.
Alright, so you guys walk into the next room. And you're not really going to need your trap sense to see this trap.
Pretty sure?
I'm pretty sure. But you see that there are plates covered in spikes that are. You know what? Roll your search for your trap sense, so, and I'll say that that lets you fully figure out how this trap is kind of working. You guys aren't going to be able to disable this one, by the way.
I can heal 60 points whenever I want.
Yep.
So I just hold my shield. That's just like spiked plates, you said?
Yes.
Like kitchen plates?
No.
No, as in a big metal plate. A big plate of steel. A big square steel rectangle.
Of spikes.
It's just
Spikes continually going up and down. Well, it's not quite going. It's this first set of them are on a 2-turn onset delay. So they smash, then they spend 2 turns going back up, and they smash again. 2 turns going back up. Smash.
how long is this place?
You can't quite see at the moment.
So it's really, really long.
It's quite a bit long.
I got a 12.
You got a 12? Okay. You have discerned what I have said. Alright.
What's on the top of the plate?
It's a flat surface, but it completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't climb on top of it when it comes down?
You could, but you can see that it goes like fully up against the ceiling, like it would crush you.
Ah.
So there is a trap.
I've noticed. How is it supported? Is it like chains?
No, it's like a steel beam about yay thick.
In the middle?
Yes.
This entire thing, just
Press. Yes.
so we could just go and
It's
break
basically
that.
like a.
Do you know what the break fucking DC on that shit is?
Yeah.
I don't think you can do it.
Well, what's its hardness? Is it steel or adamantine?
It's steel.
I don't think you can even break stone, let alone steel.
A break DC on stone itself is 41.
That's
I had to wait till level 20 to get a break DC of 97.
I figure you'd be able to break it. Just go and absorb it.
It's not stone.
It's refined stone.
Fuck you,
Rock.
Payphone. But no, like, here's what you can see from where you're at. You
How
see
far does
that
it push into the ground?
I completely push it. There's actually dents in the ground that the spikes go into perfectly.
How deep are they? Like how long are the spikes?
Oh, about a foot long.
A foot long?
Yeah.
Okay.
The floor here is actually wood.
Oh. You didn't say that.
No, I'm sorry.
I figured it's stone just like everything else we've come across so far.
No, the walls and the floor in this particular place are wood.
I can break wood.
But no, what you can see is each of these plates is about 10 foot wide, 10 foot long.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 2 of them here specifically. So there's about 20 feet of spike plates going down, going up 2 rounds and then coming back down. There is a ledge that looks like it could be jumped over or climbed up a bit. It's not very tall. It's only about 8 foot. So that's a fairly simple one. Like most medium-sized creatures can actually just reach that.
But I can go.
Yeah, since you're large, like you could.
It's probably taller than he is.
Yeah, no.
Or he's taller than it is.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see that there are more spike plates ahead of that, but it looks like the place where the ledge goes up to is clear. Like it's a safe spot it's another safe spot that you can stand at. And of it you can see, let's see, I actually have this set up written down. Spike crusher. Needs to be done. Okay. Ahead of that, you can see that there are 2 more spike plates. One of them is going as fast as the others are, but you can see that the other one up there, the second one, is going slightly faster. It just has a 1 turn onset delay. So it crushes, goes up for a turn, and then crashes again. And you can kind of see that there's another 8 foot high ledge up there, along with, it doesn't look like another crusher is going down at that specific spot. And that's about as far as you guys can currently see. This room itself is
Dark
about...
vision 60.
Oh no, this place is well lit.
Okay.
But no, like, with all the obstructions from all the crushing plates and all the ledges, that's about as far as you can see. This room itself is about 100 foot tall. So how will you guys go about it?
It takes 2 rounds for that to move. I move 50 feet around.
So are the plates here and the ledges here? How?
The plate scrapes right up against the ledge.
Oh, okay. So the ledge is safe.
The ledge is standing at the bottom of the ledge? No.
But
Standing
on
on top of the ledge, you're safe.
So I assume us medium creatures can.
Yes. Medium creatures won't have too much trouble climbing up there, but you will still have to just... Well, actually, climbing is difficult. It's... How it'll work is you'll make a jump check, and that will determine how easy of a climb check you'll have to make. If you make a good enough jump check, you'll just jump right up there completely. If you don't quite make it, then you obviously have some reach to you, and I'll make it so that it'll be easier than it normally would for the climb check based on how high. You have an easy time. Wait, what are you doing?
I'm
Did-
picking them up.
Yeah, one of those 2 were just gonna pick me up and put me on the ledge.
I'm just about, like, I'm not quite large, but I'm, I'm big.
You're big.
He is large.
I am.
Yeah, but yeah, in your reach as a large creature is actually kind of fucking stupid. Let's see.
Yeah, but he's a bear. I don't want to get a claw on everything. Well, they don't need to get claws on accident.
So what do we decide for getting across the room? Let's sprint this bitch.
No, I'm just gonna walk over to the ledge, the grunt and point.
Medium-sized creatures have a 8 foot vertical reach. Large size have 16 foot vertical reach.
So there is a trap.
Yes.
there is a ledge.
Yes.
Do the math.
7.
Good.
Safe.
There you go.
Safe. Not safe.
To the ledge we go.
So large-sized creatures, they're going to have a harder time on this said ledge, right?
No. They have an easy time with it.
No, I mean, is it big enough to support them?
It's about the safe area before the next spike bunch is 10 foot by 40 foot.
Okay.
It's 10 foot.
Okay.
Totally fine.
So everybody can climb on the ledge.
Yes, everyone
If I
can
have
go
to,
the
I'll
ledge.
just go.
That you won't have to now. Okay. So you get on ledge.
Alright. Make. Honestly, it's not going to be much for you, but everybody make your jump checks.
I'm just putting them up there.
Yeah, I know, but it's still going to be.
Okay. If I pick him up by his waist and my reach is 8 foot.
No, his
That's vertical reach for grabbing for climb.
no his
Oh.
his
Yeah.
reach.
it is
He's a
vertical
large.
reach.
He's 16.
Yeah, it
Can
is
go.
16.
He can just pick me up.
Yeah, okay. So
I-
you're not going to have to worry about making
Okay.
it, but he still has to make a arbitrarily low jump.
I-
And gauge unless.
The wolf,
No,
probably.
I was just gonna sprint through it. I'm fast enough.
Okay. So you're going to like sprint ahead of everyone and kind of scout it out?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I have trap sense.
Okay.
I move 50 feet around, man.
Alright, make your jump check.
I got a 19.
19 total or?
I rolled a 19 on the dice.
Oh, what's your jump check? Your strength still applies the bonus that Kenny gave you. That's 100 minutes per level, I believe it is. What are you making?
29?
29.
Dude.
Okay, yeah, that'll definitely do it. You're going to make it.
How far is this?
And so you're like full on sprinting?
Well, I'm getting out ahead of them.
Okay.
Like, at least to the next section, to where the next platform is.
Okay. You see, as I described, that there's, you know, 2 here too. One of them has a 2
Yeah.
turn.
The leg.
The other one has, you know,
The
1 turn. And there's another ledge. It's still only 8 foot high.
Is there like a wall there, or is it just space ledge?
Oh yeah, there's a wall there.
Okay.
Yeah, these ledges are at walls.
Okay.
Like there isn't a place that you can hide under at the end for waiting for the spikes to go down.
Yeah.
But
What was it? It was 8 foot, right?
good, just roll
Yeah.
your jump check.
Yeah, I got a 12 on the dice.
Plus your strength, plus any ranks you have in jump, even if they're miscellaneous.
32?
Yes. You make it with flying colors.
This big bear's just jumping all around.
Alright, Chris. Make your jump check.
Jumping to the ledge. 21.
21? Okay.
Yeah.
Make a quick climb check. It's not going to be much. It's only going to be like a DC 10.
11.
Okay. You make it. Just in time.
With a-
Did you take into account, are you wearing heavy armor? Armor check penalty?
With 2, right?
Aren't you wearing full plate?
Mm-hmm.
3.
10.
Okay, you just make it.
Not bad.
I want to switch out of your big heavy armor for this given situation.
To the ladder we go. Let's pretend did that.
Alright, Gage, you're still going ahead?
I made it to that first wall and I'm waiting for everybody else.
Oh,
Because my trap sense is not tingling.
okay. So everyone is up to the first ledge where you are now.
Okay. I just want to make sure like everybody made it so I didn't have to go back and pick them up.
Oh, okay.
Up the next ledge I go. Yeah, 20.
Fine? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Now.
I struggle a little bit on that one.
Yeah, roll your climb check.
25.
25? Okay, yeah, that's good. Alright, now this next one is a bit more harsh. You can see 50 feet ahead of you. Well, I mean, like, altogether for how many spikes blades there are. You see 50 foot of one turn onset delay spikes going down. There's a wall at the end, and it rounds a corner, and you can't see around the corner. Go on ahead and roll me for your trap sense right now, which is a search check, I believe.
Mm-hmm. I got a 16 total.
16? Okay, I'll go on ahead and say that'll let you see that there is actually way up at the top of this room. Yeah. Way up at the top of this room, up at the 100-foot area around, you can see that there is actually a not easy to see hidden ledge up there. But at the same time, you can tell that these plates are going so fast that it would be hard to jump off them to get to that ledge. But you can also see that just around the corner, you can see that there's a really slow-moving spike one coming down. Like it's taking 3 rounds to get back up there.
Okay.
Just a very loud.
I'm calling.
Okay.
I'm speaking in Neanderthal,
Right.
so Kenny can understand me. I'm just, hey.
Yeah, no,
Here.
I just wanted to clarify that it's you're yelling back at everyone.
Yes.
I go over.
Which it has about the same amount of landing space as the previous one did, so you guys can fit again.
Alright.
Hara. Inetha.
And up.
Da.
The duck?
There is trap.
Yes. Truly, you've been blessed with a brilliant mind. That's all that cake I've been feeding.
I have been blessed with a brilliant ally. Not
I am
brilliant mind.
flattered.
Not you. So let us go to trap.
Which actually, since you yelled back at everyone, I guess that he would be entitled to a listen check. That's good enough to hear you. Around the corner, you actually hear someone yelling out, "Is anyone there?"
I am here.
Oh God. I didn't think anyone would make it here. Please. Come help me.
What is your name?
Abraham Van Helsing.
Okay.
I'm a vampire hunter. Probably same as you.
To one to my knowledge, nature.
It's like gonna help.
Does it smell like garlic?
Yes, actually, you can smell garlic in here.
Neat.
Especially you, Robert. It's really strong.
Helsing, I'll have you know I'm actually a necrophiliac zealot.
You know, to each their own, I suppose. I would consider that rather unholy, but,
Where is this guy?
I must test his resolve.
he's around the corner.
Oh, get up and go
Which, once you start, oh no, you're not going to have to jump for this one.
Oh.
Because once you run forward, you actually see, you know, this is meant to be a dead end where no one's able to get, you know, back out from. But it looks like he set off some kind of explosive here because at the end of it, there's a bit of a hole in the wall where he's kind of nestled in. His leg is completely gone at this point, like it's actually cut off. There's dried blood all over the ground. He's got a little tie on it that stopped the bleeding.
I'll look at it. Hi.
You're a curious fellow.
I'm actually speaking in common. I'm wearing like bright white armor. Like it's white.
So how's the weather been? How's everything nice going outside? I just kind of want to get out of here.
Will you let me touch him?
Yes. Like, he'll just let you grab a hold of him. Oh, thank you. Will we be going up to the ledge, or are you going to take me out right now?
Like, I'll roll a survival. Check his leg. Crap.
That would actually be heal.
I have survival.
That would be a heal check.
Well, that doesn't take away, like, natural gangrene, you know.
That's a heal.
Bullshit.
You can tell that his leg is not
There.
forageable.
Yeah.
You cannot forage for food. His leg.
You can tell that it's very sickly looking. You can't tell what kind of sickly it is. No.
Bring it out.
No.
Gotta get out the disease. What?
I
No, I won't do that.
No.
That'd be very mean. Not kind of good. I'll set him up on my shoulder like a pet.
Okay. Alright, so how do you guys plan on doing this?
I hold out my arm to make a portal.
Right, but so you're taking him back to you guys?
Oh yeah, I made it.
Right, okay.
Look what I got.
You're holding this acclaimed vampire actor up like he is your pet.
Say acclaimed, have we heard about him? Since you said acclaimed.
What's the general fame check? I remember that was a thing. I don't remember if it was complete champions.
Probably complete champion. For like somebody's renown.
Yeah, renowned.
What did you say your name was?
Abraham Van Helsing.
What are your skills?
I have many skills.
he should be.
How are your vocal skills?
I'll tell you what, I can give a good oratory
Reputation,
speech on
my bad.
health.
In that case, then hell, sing!
You know, I've been here for about 4 weeks, my friend.
I want to lean in really,
what
really
level is
close.
He is currently level 12. Wait, no. 15. My bad.
Roll the d4. 4. At 28.
Huh?
At 28.
28 plus 15. 28 plus 4.
28 plus 4.
32.
32. Okay, so we take that off of the regular check DC. So everybody knows who the fuck this guy is.
Yes.
He should be.
This guy was one of the people who first, started openly talking about Dracula's castle coming back here soon. Like, he actually had a couple of patients that were attacked by Dracula before he made his big move.
And someone in the castle.
Yes.
Okay.
I kind of want to tell this guy. I'm going to lean in really, really close and just whisper in his ear, like, my name.
Oh.
You do realize I have him on my shoulder, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
He should be.
What's your family doing back here?
I'm looking for someone.
Who are you looking for?
Who is your family?
Trevor. And Leon.
Leon's been dead for centuries, my friend.
Especially Leon.
Well,
I
Leon's been
I literally forgot the name of the other ones that aren't super obvious yet.
Those are really the only two at this point.
Oh.
Yeah.
So really, like Simon and Trevor are it.
Simon hasn't been born yet. Simon is
Oh.
Trevor's great-grandson or grandson? One of those.
Great.
So I'd have Trevor and then Mom?
Trevor, Leon. Your side of the family isn't really known as Belmonts. As a matter of fact, it was really obscure that they even learned about you.
Maybe.
How is he about Mike?
He sees that you're a werebear.
He looked at me and was like, "You're a curious fellow."
Yeah, you're curious, well.
Make some spellcraft checks and you can tell what I am.
Huh. Do you work with Hector?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Oh, I've heard of his work.
He
But
does okay work.
in the meantime, can we get me back to the church by chance? How did you guys get this far in so quickly?
Stairs.
Well,
Well,
not really wrong.
it took me a couple of weeks to get this far into the castle.
Not even an hour.
We are not you.
That's strange.
Well, you see, sometimes the journey takes you where you need to go instead of where you want to go. If we had climbed the castle and looked in from the outside, we would not have seen what needed to be seen and rescued.
Can you please?
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Swear to Christ.
Good job, everybody.
So he's just kind of nonchalant about me being a Belmont.
He's fairly nonchalant because he
knows.
actually knows the full story behind the Belmonts.
Oh, so he knows we're not just a bunch of douchebags.
Yes.
Most of the time.
We're important douchebags.
Yes, he actually
Do I keep?
he knows the real origin of just about everything. Here.
Join forces.
Besides for Dracula. He knows
Helsing. Join forces with me.
Are you?
Look, it's gonna be a little while
right?
before I'm going to be back up on my feet, if you'll pardon the language.
Are you injured?
His leg is gone.
I don't think I can fix that.
No.
We have to go.
Are you injured elsewhere?
My mind, body, spirit, and soul are rather taxed from this ordeal.
How are you feeling health-wise on a scale of 1 to 100?
Give me your
I
arm.
just want to receive medical attention at the church, if it's all the same to you.
I'm gonna hold out my arm.
What's that?
Make a portal.
Oh.
Here you go. I'll walk through with him. But
Okay.
Just throw it through. It's fine. It's all fine.
The priest is actually probably just kind of, taking a moment to pray, and then suddenly everybody falls through. He's like, oh!
Hello.
Hello, my sons.
Well, I had to pull him down off my shoulder to fit him through. 'Cause,
Hello, my sons. Welcome.
I'm
back.
walking him out in front of me like.
Oh, it's you. You're back.
Aha!
Oh,
Look what I found.
Abraham. Here, give him here. I'll start treating all of this. Ah. Thank you, all of you. Don't say that lightly.
Not so bad am I now, huh?
I'm still good.
Oh no, he hasn't said anything mean to you yet.
No, so
You haven't heard the priest say anything bad about you. Unless Timmer and Drake told you last time.
No.
No, they didn't say anything.
They didn't say shit.
Yes, you
Because
take
they're
some time to
untrusting.
heal. We will.
We come back for you later. You can help. You look like fun.
Sounds like a plan to me.
I'll actually pat him on the head. Like
Thank you.
gently.
Well, thank
Poor
you.
dude.
The priest is probably going to get out like one of the rings that are enchanted with the stuff that you're enchanted with, and he's going to actually put it on Helsing's finger and explain to him all this. And Helsing will probably say, "Alright, I suppose if you all need any help through the castle, you can give me a call and I can give you advice on stuff going through."
How do we get
In
through
the
this
meantime,
weird
I'm just
choppy
going to
bit?
What?
How do we get through this weird chompy bit?
Oh, you guys are basically through the chomp.
Yeah, we
Oh, okay.
figured that out.
Yep.
That is why I say there is trap. Da.
Alright, and as a matter of fact, because of, that exploded out area that he had in the back, it's going to be super easy for you guys to just, one at a time, stand in there, wait
I would
till
have had
the-
a +2 to my heal checks. Because I have to take this as a feat as self-sufficient.
But, basically you guys can just stand there in the back of that area, wait for the really slow one to come down, jump on that, go back up, and you jump onto the ledge one at a time. There's enough space for everyone if they're doing it one at a time, and you all can get up there fairly safe. And I'll go ahead and say that he'll probably send the others in with you this time, because we're actually about to get to the stopping point. Because are you guys going to wait a day so you guys have another use of your items again, or are you just going to?
Isn't it still open?
Yeah, the portal will stay open. The portal
Okay.
will stay open indefinitely, but that has opening the portal uses up your daily use
Of
of Word
recall. Okay.
So you guys can go back through and risk it a bit, or you can wait a day, go through your word so that you have another use of Word of Recall.
We could wait a day and then we can wait for the other guys to show up or whatever, so that way we can all level. We can get our spells back and such.
Right.
In turns.
Alright.
So we were gone for an hour and came back.
Yep.
With Helsing.
And I'll go on ahead and leave it off with this. As you all reach the top of the last area in the spike traverse, you open the doors, and inside you see a pair of figures. Well, if you're peeking either way, if you're peeking or kicking down the door, you see a pair of figures wrapped in bandages from head to toe, with several zombies around them. However, it's not as it seems, as one of the figures shifts and moves slightly. The bandages come off, revealing a long, sickly tongue that's dripping with the poison, and viscera screaming from its guts as you stand before two morgues and their group of zombies.
What are they?
Well, good,
And that's it. That's the week.
Fucking yeah.
What is it?
well, good thing I'm immune to
Boars.
disease and fear.